Test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounded. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, Fitmo? I see you up in here. What's going on, Victor? So I like this rejection right here. We're going to see how this closes, but we're going to be looking for possible US30 and NAS100 buys. If y'all watched the Sunday chart analysis last night, gold made that higher high we was looking for on Friday. So we're not going to mess with gold today unless we see some retracements take place. And then G's retracing as well. So we're going to see how price reacts to these levels coming up. And then GJ's still doing what GJ does. So we're going to just let GJ do his thing. So we want to see if we can close and maintain this lower support right here. You already know the drill. Make sure to like the live. You should hop up in here, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're almost at 3,900 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get to that. But yeah, we got a few setups we're going to be looking at. So we're going to be paying attention to GU, and then we're going to be paying attention to NAS and US30. I like how these are looking right here. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Flax, if you over here. Flax. We got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. We're going to see if we can maintain this level, see what this next 15 looks like. What's going on, first live stream? Shout out to you. So again, what we do during these London session lives, you get to see a realistic side of trading. You get to see what it looks like to wait for your setups, see how price reacts to my levels, see my projections. And if we see something we like, we do take setups. We was in the live streams last week. I watched the recordings last week, Thursday, Friday. We took trades live. We also predicted what price we're going to do prior to the news live and all that good stuff. Like always, you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We need charts, drop in the chat. But yeah, we got to see how this next 15 pops up and what it's looking like. Again, we don't have any high impact news today, so we're simply just waiting for volume and a confirmation. It did some big moves last night. So we're going to see if we're going to see some continuations this session, or if we're going to see retracements take place this session, and then see some possible moves take place going into New York. Yeah, but right now I'm paying attention to GU and then NAS and US30. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Got some new posts lined up for y'all this week as well. Make sure to check out the videos on YouTube as well. All playlists are up to date. So we're going to see how G reacts to this level. If we can maintain 3450 as resistance, we're going to look for the similar sell setup that we took on Thursday to the downside right here. So we're going to see how G reacts to this level. Still paying attention to the US30 and NAS. Do like this rejection right here. Yeah, but gold just took off. So obviously we're going to have some updated levels, especially after what price did today compared to what we talked about in the Sunday chart analysis. That's just part of the game when we're trading all-time highs. But if y'all was in live stream on Friday, we literally broke down and into this gold setup live. And again, this is why you just want to go with the flow of price and not chase price overcomplicate. Like I always say, if we're in the uptrend, go for buys, downtrend, go for sells, right? I order went for buys on Friday. Again, we chilled here, hit multiple TPs during the live stream. And then after the 8:30 news, we had a retest. Nice push to upside. 10 a.m. price broke this level. It did a nice explosion, right? And now this resistance low got held as support last night. You can see the higher high finish playing out that we was looking for on Friday right there. All right, so G rejected that level. Let's see how it plays right here. We had a retracement take place on Friday and last night, so I am liking this setup. If we can maintain this resistance, we can see a nice lower low get made right here. Sure. I'm liking that flip right there off that 5 minute. Yeah, I'm definitely like how US30 is looking. Like how this is looking right here. Again, if we can hold 46, 450, 46, 440 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 46, 590. Looks like NAS is trying to do the same action right here. Then we got G rejecting this level right here. So yeah, I like these setups right here. We might get some action right now. I like this right here. I'm liking this right here. I'm liking that rejection of GU as well. Yeah, I'm liking that. NAS, we're looking for the same setup as US30. For GU, the whole 30, 50, yes, we got to do. Have you got questions off in the chat when looking at your chart app? New 5 minute about to pop up. We just hit TP1 on US30. If you're on US30, you should be green right now. We just hit TP1 on US30. NAS just broke this level. Let us see what this next 5 and 15 looks like. So again, we're going to be looking to see if we can maintain GU as resistance. We're going to be seeing if NAS can hold this level as support. But we just hit TP1 on US30. We barely missed it. We are almost at TP1, I should say. But we are in profit on this. Let's see if we can hit this TP before this candlestick closes. Again, I'm mainly just paying attention to GU and NAS and US30 right now. Gold did what we was looking for, but that thing just made all-time highs and new higher high. So we're going to leave that alone until we get some retracements, or probably just leave it alone for the day in general. And then GJ is still doing what GJ has been doing literally this entire quarter. So we're just going to let GJ do his thing right now. Again, it's just all about process of elimination and going for high probability, high quality setups. So we barely missed TP1. I want to see if we can hit it before this next 15 pops up. Stuck at this level of traffic right here. We did break and retest. We did a nice retest right here. We have done a decent move already prior to London session. But we're still bullish either way. So we're going to see what this and GU does this next 15. Those who are in the stream, we are not into this yet. This is a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Well, no, you don't. But now you're about to see how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. But again, this is a nice rejection here. Again, we're looking for the same move that we caught on Thursday last week. We caught the lower low last week. We had a retracement take place on Friday and a little bit of today, obviously. But we are still bearish, so as long as we can maintain these low as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales soon. We can see that next lower low come into play right here. US30 just missed TP1. Let's see if we can hit TP1 right here. NAS is pushing up as well, though. We just missed TP1. Let's see what we got going on here. Look at that rejection right there. That's a nice rejection right there. US30 is still kind of chilling right here. I like this setup right here. That's a nice rejection right there. If we can break past especially 34.35, you can see price hit 34.20, 25. Same thing with US30. We're about to hit TP1 right here, but we can break past this level of traffic, especially break past 46.552. You can definitely see 46.590 right here. So let's see if we can actually hit TP1 for real this time. We barely missed it last time. Let's see if we can hit it this time. GU is doing a nice drop. You'd be up around like 3-5 pips right now on GU. NAS is pushing as well. Let's see if we can hit this TP though right here. All right, now we hit TP1. GU's pushing down as well. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, so y'all should be in profit on these right now. You took NAS, GU, or US30, whichever one of the three, you should be up right now. Let me know who's in this with me. Let me know who's in this with me. GU's dumping as well. Yeah, that's what I be telling y'all. I be telling y'all, if y'all don't get your ass out of bed or turn y'all's phones on or even watch the recordings, that's what I always say. Not tuning in, you're missing out. Right now, obviously, we still got some work to do, but we're still making some money. Money's money right now. So nobody should close any of these trades red, especially if you don't know what we're looking at. Members, you got the signal in the advanced signal, so you know what we're looking at. But again, all three of these are doing what we're talking about. Again, we got to break past this little level of traffic first. Same thing with US30, but literally all three are doing what we're talking about. Only two that aren't are the ones we said we're not trading, right? We said we're not trading GJ. We said we're not trading gold. So literally all three of the charts we was looking for setups on are going as projected. TP2 just got hit. Let me let the members know. TP2 just got hit. So both futures and forex side could be eating right now. There we go. You're on that GU. As that GU, it's got a little bit of work to do. It's got to break past around the 34, 35 area. If we can hold 34, 35 and stay below that, then we can see price kind of dump. It is a nice position for the lower low to get made. Now, I doubt price is going to make this entire move today. They probably will do this possibly on Wednesday if the Wednesday news does bring the bearish momentum into play. Because again, we don't have any high impact news today, or well, we do have 10 a.m. news tomorrow, right? But we have the infamous ADP at 8:15 on Wednesday. Like I said, the first and last week of the month are the most difficult to trade because we have the most reports coming out. We got new weekly candlesticks coming out, a bunch of stuff going down, but it's still tradable, right? Just like how we've been trading in the market conditions we've been having the past few months. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at any charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, but both of these are doing nice right now. New 5 minutes just popped up. New 15 about to pop up. So this next 15, we're either going to see some volume come in to break through this, or we're going to see a retracement come into play. So just keep that in mind for those holding. We're either going to see a rejection coming into this next 15, or we're going to see some volume kick in to try to blow through this level right here. All right, new 15 just popped up. And what do we see? We see price retracing. So again, we're going to see price retrace back down, or we're going to see some volume come in to try to break this level. What do we see price doing with this next 15? We see price retracing, but reattempting to try to push back down. If you got any questions, drop in the chat. We'll put the charts, drop in the chat. Those that just joined the stream, we just hit TP2 on US30. We're chilling right at TP1 again. We got NAS doing about, look like about to do another retest right here. We got GU still chilling again. We see our price project this level again. We're going to need some volume to break through this levels right here. Again, y'all saw how NAS was red, tapped that level, flipped to green. We're looking to see if US30 is going to pick up the same amount of volume like NAS has right here. GU is retouching this level right here. And then GJ's retracing, right? So we're looking to see if US30 is going to wake up like NAS100 is right here. Again, if NAS100 can hold 24,660 as support, we're looking for guys going to 24,720. If US30 can maintain right here at 46, my arrow would work. If we can maintain 46,450 support, we're looking for guys going to 46,590. Anything with GU, we're looking to see if we can. We're getting a real retest right here. We're going to see if we can hold 3450 as resistance. If we can, we're going to look for sales going down to 3425. Now, again, we had a retracement take place on Friday and retraced all last night. So if we do not maintain as well as resistance, we're really going to be back in reversal territory or playing ring around the rosy. Either way, nobody wants to play ring around the rosy. So we're going to look and see if we can maintain this level and see a nice drop either not take place in the next couple of hours, take place going into New York session. Again, there's no high impact news today. So we're simply just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. We did hit TP2 on US30. We're still floating at TP1 right here. But we're about to see what this next 5 and 15 looks like. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When we need charts, drop in the chat. Let's see how price reacts to this level right here as well. Move 15 about to pop up in a couple minutes. Again, look how price reacted. We're going to be looking to see if we can hold this level as resistance. Look for the same sell set that we went for on Thursday's live stream. NAS is still kind of ranging. US30 trace. Again, we saw this coming. Told y'all before this even took place. that this was going to possibly happen. So for those that don't know what's going on, I told y'all secure profits. Those as an advanced-based signal, you already know where we're looking at, what's going on. We're about to see what this next 15 looks like. That's a nice rejection. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. We got a lot of important high-impact news events popping up later this week. And y'all do not know how to trade news days or news events, I highly recommend and encourage y'all to check out the How to Trade News playlist. I'm gonna drop a video on the where my phone now. I'm gonna drop a link right now. I got a new video I'm gonna add to that playlist probably this week because Thursday's news went absolutely crazy. Again, we entered this trade during the London session live on Thursday, and then we went live with members during the 8:30 news and watch price tank, not just during the 8:30 news, but the rest of the day. But then on Friday's live stream with the members during the news, it was a little bit different, right? We had a little bit of a spike on the 8:30 news, but it wasn't as aggressive like it was with GU on Thursday. And the volume didn't kick in until 9:30, as you can see, and then 10 a.m. But it still went as projected. So we had a little bit of two different ways the news played out on Thursday and Friday. So members, definitely make sure to watch the recordings of those if y'all didn't over the weekend. And if you're not a member or student, let me drop this link in the chat right here. Let me find the video really quick. Here it is right here. And shout out to those that be watching every single video, liking as well. I do be peeping that. Shout out to those that be doing that with the live streams also. All right, my bad, y'all. I had the whole screen messed up. There we go. All right, let's see what this next 15 looks like. All right, we got US30 retesting. Let's see if we're going to hold that level. NAS doing a little bit similar reaction. Again, we saw that coming. So we're just going to see if it's going to hold that level or look for re-entry on that. Now we're watching CLGU reacts to this level right here. NAS seems to be moving a little bit smoother than US30 today. I want to see if US30 is going to follow its lead. Looks like it slightly is, but we can see NAS moving a lot easier than US30 right here. We're going to see if US30 is going to follow NAS100's lead. Then we got GU. Still just kind of chilling underneath this level right here. Let's see if we're going to get some volume to take that out. Let's look at the market structure. See why now is moving a little bit different. Let's take a look and see what's going on with these two right here. So with US30, we're at this high right here, right? So with US30, we're at this high. With NAS100, we're not yet at this high. So that's the main two differences I can see right here with US30 and NAS as to why US30 is not moving as hard as NAS as of right now. It could still follow its lead, of course. But when we look at the two right here, let's get rid of all this. You can see that US30 broke past the high right here. And we're pushing up, but with NAS100, we're not at the higher high yet. So that might be why NAS100 is moving a little bit more smoother than US30 right now. And again, this is real life analysis, right? This is what you want to do in the charts. You don't just want to be confused and not understand why price is doing something, why price is not doing something. Like I tell the members all the time, if you start to look at the charts and ask yourself why is price doing something instead of just not trying to figure it out, that's when things are going to start to click and make sense. But yeah, so NAS is doing this thing right here. This is the same setup we went for on a Wednesday last week as well. If y'all was in last week's live stream on Wednesday, this is the same NAS setup we went for. Let's see what's going to do the full move that we went for on Wednesday. US30 is still holding this low as support, so we're going to see if it's going to flip and turn green on this as well. But NAS is pushing, so those that's in NAS, y'all should be up right now. GU is still kind of chilling right here. I wouldn't be surprised if it chills up until New York session. But again, look at that retest. Flips was green, turned back red. New 15 popped up. We see volume kicking in. See US30 is going to do the same thing. Now, doing that analysis, NAS probably would have been the better move, but it is what it is. You learn. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda. So once the US30 is going to do the same thing, or keep on pushing. Again, gold, we're not messing with gold. Did the move we was looking for last night, made a new higher high. So we're going to leave gold alone for the day. We'll look at it tomorrow. Unless it does a big retracement between now and going into New York session. I'm mainly just going to be paying attention to US30 NAS, GU, and then GJ. Only way I'm going to mess with GJ is just like I talked about in the Sunday chart analysis. If you did not watch the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to check that out. Like I always talk about, you go open not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. So unless we can hold this little back as support, I'm not really messing with GJ. Obviously, if we break back below the levels we talked about in the Sunday chart analysis, we'll go look for sales. But as of right now, we're just going to let GJ do his thing. We're going to let GJ do his thing. There's a nice push on that. Looks like he's about to try to take this high out right here. pop them a little bit. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. I want to see we saw some action. We saw a little bit of action, but again, it is a Monday. Sale is still active, y'all. I'm gonna post it later on today, if I remember. I'm gonna post it later on today. But again, make sure to take advantage of the end of summer sale wherever the fuck I posted it. This I don't want to be too spammy, but I'd be losing it. I know I posted it somewhere. Where is it at? I thought I posted it last week. I guess I didn't post it last week, so I definitely got to post it this week. I thought I posted it last week. I guess I didn't. But anyways, sale is still active and going on, y'all. 25% off the advanced play student as well as one-on-one sessions. That's including monthly, yearly, and lifetime. Use discount code locked in before purchase. 40% off Playmaker University. Use discount code Playbook. Again, they do not with flip flop. This one only works with Playmaker University. This one only works with Advanced Play Student and one-on-one sessions. Watch the last 3.5 minutes of any of my YouTube videos to know the details, all that stuff. But of course, if you don't know any of the details or got any questions, you can just hit me up in the DMs and ask me. Shout out to the new members and those that did take advantage of the sale. But yeah, so again, those that just joined the live, we caught a nice TP2 move on US30. Now we have a retest going on. NAS, on the other hand, is pushing a lot smoother and nicely, but we just did a quick back test and analysis, breaking down why, in my opinion, NAS is moving a little bit smoother than US30 currently. And then we're just watching GU to see if we can maintain this level as resistance. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't do anything until like around 6 a.m. or going into 9:30 open. I want to see how this 15 closes out. All right, US30 looks like it's trying to get his act together. NAS is still pushing. Let's see if US30 is going to push back up, take out this level of traffic, and hit that next TP for us. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody who's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been live since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels by signal service or mentorship programs, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. We might go live on TikTok today. I'll let y'all know. Just make sure you have your noties on TikTok as well as in the free Telegram, so y'all know if we do go live on TikTok. But make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok nonetheless. I do got some new posts lined up for y'all this week and today. And make sure to catch up to all the videos on YouTube. I do got some more videos lined up for y'all on YouTube as well. Definitely check out the one I dropped either Thursday or Friday, the most recent one. Definitely make sure to check that one out as well. That's definitely a sleeper. But yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST. Looks like NAS is still pushing. Let's see what US30 does. And we're going to watch to see what GBPU's got in store for us going into New York session.